because I saw it the other day. I was like, who has the most platinums after me? And I was like, Joey has 97 platinums.
What the
He's
fuck?
only 3 away.
I have a
from
good
100.
amount, but it's like...
And I'm looking at him, I'm like, Skate Story, the Plucky Squire. He's 2% away from the Hello Kitty game. And then...
Wait, you finished you platinum the Skate Story already? Holy shit.
And then the Jumping Pizza, the Jumping Fries, the Jumping Burrito. Merry Christmas.
Woo!
I mean, it's technically Christmas Eve when you're watching this, but we're close.
Yeah.
Word.
Almost there. If they watch it the next day, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like we didn't even mess up.
I mean, Christmas Eve is pretty hype. It's like a top 5 holiday, even though it's the eve of a.
I feel like Christmas
holiday.
Day is what children wait for. Christmas Eve is kind of like the hyper day for the
well, like I
adults.
feel like the Hispanic thing, right, is that you celebrate on Christmas Eve, and then the day is like
the
recovery
bigger
day.
party is on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas is kind of chill, more laid back. You might still have a dinner, but it's not like hype.
It definitely like switched around for us. Like as a kid, it was Christmas Day. That was like the important thing.
Yeah, I got the fucking games,
and then
bro.
as you got
the
older,
shit.
Christmas Eve became more of like the social shit. But now I feel like Christmas Eve is like you hang out, you drink coquito, you eat some chicken wings, you open like
one
pajama
present,
gifts, slippers, some shit like
Mm-hmm.
that, and then the next morning you wake up and open all like the crazy stuff.
Right.
But
I know we're still doing the intro, but was like Christmas Day when you guys opened presents as a kid?
Yeah.
I dated someone where her nephew believed that if we just hide in a room and stay really quiet, Santa will bring all the gifts, and then we open that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so we're just fooling Santa. Like I was like, we're just the whole song about like he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. It was like you just hide in a room and stay quiet. He's not gonna know.
He gamed the system, bro. He figured it out.
Bro, he was like, yeah. I feel like the parents just wanted a way to not have to wait till the next day. It was just like, we're already partying. I'm not going to let you sleep. And then
They're like, look, we got 800 square feet. You're going to see the present.
Did you guys ever look for the presents?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think I did.
Did you ever find them?
I accidentally found a spot. I was like,
I found them.
And I was like, damn, that's a good spot. I would not check there. You know what I mean?
I found them one year, and I like it was more of like just the satisfaction of finding where they were hidden. Like once I saw where like the wrap presents were, I was like, cool.
That's enough.
That's enough. I
You
closed the
found
door.
them wrapped or unwrapped?
They were wrapped. They were like I think they used to hide them in the middle room closet, like stacked high up. 'Cause why would I ever look up there? But one day I saw them, and I was like,
I would find mine unwrapped accidentally. I never purposely tried to find them.
nice. I never had that, but welcome to the Joystick Show. Yeah. That's how we celebrated Christmas. Aw, look at that. I'll be celebrating it in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be having a warm Christmas. I'm excited for that.
Sick.
I think it's
That's
going to be
a
like
warm
60s,
Christmas, like.
70s. I'll let you know. I'll be in a crew neck sweater. It's going to be great.
Still might be too hot for that. I don't know.
It might be. I'm bringing like 4, but we'll see. Like this episode of the Joystick Show, feel free to subscribe. I mean, it's the holiday season. You have to subscribe.
It's about giving.
It's about giving.
So give us that like.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be a cool one. I have something that I'm kind of excited to talk about because it's not only Christmas, but it's bringing about the end of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about it 2 weeks ago when we were talking about like Spotify Wrapped and how, a lot of these companies nowadays have these Wrapped or these just kind of like year-in reviews where they talk about, they just kind of steal your data and they make you go, oh, wow, I don't care that you're stealing my data. But PlayStation had one. Yeah. And it just reminded me that I have to do right by myself and for the second year in a row, give Bobby's top 10 platinums of 2025. So I'm very excited to share with you. Any guesses as to what the number one might be?
Of this year?
Yeah.
The best plat, like the one that you
plat.
so I have to know how you rank it. Is it like you had the most fun with it? Is it like the most difficult? Like is it you enjoyed the grind?
I think that's a fair question to ask, and I think for me personally, it's like a mix of 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
The fun is definitely an aspect. I have to enjoy the platinum.
Right.
The challenge is also important. I don't want it to be something brain dead easy. I want it to feel like I'm actually achieving something.
Right.
And then it also has to just be a game that I like, right? Because there have been games that I've platinumed that I won't say I don't like, but they're not really like games that I go out of my way to play. I just kind of see that they have an achievable platinum, and I'm like, I'll try something new out, right? So for the most part, these were games that like I was really hype about. So that being said, let's just jump right into number 10, which if I'm being honest with you, was the hardest one for me to put down. So number 10 is going to go to Doom: The Dark Ages.
Okay.
The way I felt about it, it was just new. It was fun. It's Doom. It wasn't the best Doom that they've put out, but, you know, it's Doom. There's fun gunplay. There's some metal music. You get to fly a dragon. I was happy about it. I don't really have much to say about it because, unfortunately, I wasn't blown out of the water with this one.
Right.
As you would say, it didn't blow you.
It did not blow me.
Yeah.
Number 9 is going to go to an older game, a game that I got around to playing this year, and that is going to be South Park: The Fractured But Whole.
Nice.
Yes.
Talked about this on the podcast earlier in the year. It was just a very enjoyable game for me. Obviously, it's funny, but it's also a really fun turn-based strategy game that I actually told Jerry ended up playing a lot more like Battle Network, which is cool, and how you move your characters around the screen to make sure that they're in range to hit other characters. It ended up just being a really fun strategy game that was wrapped up in the South Park stuff, which only made it that much better for me since I like adult animation and comedy. So
I couldn't get into it.
it was fun. Number 8 is going to go to another older game that got remastered this year, so it's not actually an old game. It's going to be Yuka Replayly. Mad fun. You know how your boy likes 3D platformers. They're really great. I really liked all of the upgrades they made to the base game by adding new challenges. Not a bigger map, but they made the map feel more wide open somehow. And the best way I could describe it is they took Yooka-Laylee, which played very similarly to Banjo-Kazooie, which is, of course, the game it was most inspired by, and kind of turned it into an Odyssey. And I liked that. It's a very open world. You kind of do things at your own pace, and that's cool. Number 7 is another old game that was remastered. Not this year, but I finally got around to it recently, might I add. And that's GTA 3, the Definitive Edition.
Oh, damn, that made it pretty high.
It did, yeah. I mean, I talked about it 2 weeks in a row. Like I said, I hate to beat a dead horse, but I didn't play it when I was a kid, so I missed out on it. I got to experience it finally, and I understand why these games are so, sought out for. It was a really fun experience. The gameplay is great, even by today's standards. So, shout out.
Sorry to cut you off. Are you going to play the other GTAs?
I think, I saw they have the Definitive Trilogy. Then I was like, fuck it, I'll play San Andreas and Vice City. Why not? Yeah. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
I know one that's on this list, but I don't know where it is.
Okay. Well, number 6 is one that a couple of us played here, and it was a brand new game this year that I thought was really, really fucking cool. And that game is Blueprints.
Yeah.
Blueprints. Roguelike puzzle game. I don't think any of us have ever seen anything like it. For like a solid month, we had notepads.
We were just walking through. Honestly, I was just walking through rooms. I don't know what you guys were doing.
Oh no, we were taking that shit way too serious.
I was walking. I got up to the same place you guys were. I just walked through.
Jerry's looking too hard at a curtain in the den. Like, I don't know, this pattern is saying something. But really fun game. Admittedly, I did use some game-breaking glitches to platinum that game because it has some really fucking difficult trophies if you're trying to go about it legit. Mm-hmm. And although I did put many hours into the game, it did get to a point where I was like, and keep in mind, I did try it the real way a couple times. I was like, no thank you. I will just go out of bounds and beat the game. So, shout outs.
I felt like I played that game more than I did.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my top 5, but it was like, I think like 20, 30 hours.
Well, you thought Inscription would have made your top 5.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah.
Number 5 is another game that came out last year, and this one's really fun because I platinumed it with somebody here. And that's going to go to Split Fiction. So shout outs to Split Fiction in number 5. I forgot what the name of the company is, but this French dude's co-op games are mad fun. You just play as prisoners or dolls. In this case, we played as authors stuck in their own stories. But I will say, even though I didn't walk away from Split Fiction as like, oh my god, like when we played It Takes Two, that was an experience. It was
Takes
great.
Two was really
like
good.
They forced us to kiss, and that's crazy.
Yeah, weird.
But when we played Split Fiction, I didn't walk away from that experience like, oh man, that game was incredible.
Because you guys didn't kiss.
We didn't kiss. But what I did walk away with is I'll hold it true. Split Fiction is the best platforming that they've made to date. So Split Fiction has the best platforming. I enjoy that aspect a lot, so shout outs.
Do you have to do that like crazy laser shit?
You do not. That's actually a hidden level in the game, and I really want to do it, so we should try that sometime. It's very difficult. Number 4 is also going to go to a brand spanking new game. This game is not even 3 months old, and that is Ghost of Yote. Just a beautiful game made by some beautiful developers that have yet to make a bad game. I have very few negative things to say about this game. As far as the platinum goes, it was really enjoyable. Open world, you ride a horse, you can fast travel everywhere. Awesome. Awesome game. It's great. Shout outs to Sucker Punch for doing great by them. Now we're getting into the top 3. These are the ones I really care about,
Okay.
So number 3 is going to go to a game that might have been my most played game this year.
Oh.
And can anybody take a guess?
Oh, I know what it is.
Balatro.
It's not Balatro.
No.
It's Rivals.
It's Marvel Rivals. Yeah. So shout outs to Marvel Rivals. Pretty difficult platinum in the sense that very similarly to Overwatch, all of the base characters had their own trophy with their own set of thing you had to do, right? And of course, since it's an online game, you have very little control over if you're going to get that 4 kill with that or if you're going to get the ace. But I'm happy to report that I was able to platinum that entire game in less than 100 hours with a whopping 99 hours. I literally made it right there, but really proud of that one considering it took me like 5 years to platinum Overwatch. It took me like less than 3 weeks to plat Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Shout outs. Also, just fun. We made it to Grandmaster. You're looking at 2 Grandmasters. But shout out.
Need a bigger beard.
It's a fun game. It's great. Number 2. Split Fiction wasn't the only game I platinumed with a friend this year. Can you guys think of the other one?
A Dylan game?
I mean, I just helped you with the Far Cry trophy. I didn't do anything
You
else.
did help me with the Far Cry
That's the only
trophy.
thing I think of.
Dylan wasn't there for the plat, though.
Hmm.
We only put a good 50 plus fucking
Minecraft,
hours
bro.
into it, gentlemen.
It was Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, we re-platinumed Minecraft this year. It's going to go to my number 2 slot. Obviously, it's fun to be able to play it with the guys, so that's a great part of it too. But, Jose's been playing it recently.
Yeah.
We've kind of flipped the script, and now Jerry and I get to watch Jose just, like, play Minecraft. But I've said it once. I've said it 6 times this past week alone. Minecraft is just that fucking game, man.
This is a good game.
It's timeless. You turn it on. Everybody makes that joke, like, when's the 2 weeks of Minecraft this year? But in our case, it was a very serious 2 weeks. We had an amazing-looking village. And then, like, a week and a half into it, we got that crazy update where Minecraft just started looking mad realistic.
Oh, yeah. That was, like, in the middle of it.
That was in the middle of our return.
And then at the end, we had a flying gas that we didn't even get to fly on.
We should return and fly on it at least.
But shout-outs to Minecraft, my second favorite platinum of the year. Before I get to my number 1.
Oh, I know what number 1 is because I thought it was going to be lower, but it's not.
Nah. Before I get to my number 1, I'm just going to say a couple of honorable mentions really fast.
I already know the other one.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk ended up being way more of a jam than I thought. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, talked about it last week. Really fun Metroidvania. High on Life, kind of similar to the Stick of Truth vibes. Just felt a little too generic to put in my top 10. Borderlands 4 didn't make it to the top 10.
Yeah, definitely not.
I had a good time playing the game, but that plat was excruciating. It was not fun. It was a lot of endless grinding. And admittedly, Borderlands 4 gets to a point where after you beat the story, you're just kind of like,
waiting for the next thing.
Yeah, so had to be honest. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Did I love the game? Yes. Did I hate the platinum? Yes. That's that. Sonic Frontiers. Did not expect to actually like this. I haven't played a Sonic game since I was like 10 or 11 years old. It was free. I tried it out. Not too bad.
Cool.
Pac-Man World Repack. Similar. Never really played it. A remastered 3D platformer from when I was a kid. Not too shabby. And then finally, as Dylan mentioned, thank you for the Far Cry 6 assist. I really appreciate it. But number 1.
So if I'm correct, the only person that hasn't played this game on this table is Joey, and the only person that hasn't platinumed it is also possibly Joey.
Wait, I have this platinum?
I believe
No,
so.
oh, you might not have it.
I think you were the first person to platinum it. I believe you were.
Wait, no.
I don't think
That was number
maybe
1?
not.
The Sims
Yeah,
4?
right. That's what I'm saying.
No way.
What did you think number 1 was?
I don't know. I was trying to think of it.
You can say it out
What
loud
is
if
it?
you know it.
Am I dumb here?
You want to go ahead? Give it
Dave
a
the
go.
Diver?
It is Dave
It is
the
Dave the
Diver.
Diver.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Okay,
Dave the
alright.
Diver. And you know what's funny about
Yeah,
it?
I was the fucking innovator, bro.
Dylan only talked about that game like 5 podcast episodes in a
Yeah.
fucking row
Yeah,
before
word.
one of us
Yeah,
was like,
right.
oh, okay, we'll give it a shot. And then 2 hours into it, I'm like, this game is my new personality.
Yeah.
It's its own world, bro. Yeah.
But fucking not. It's funny. In looking at all the old platinums, I went back, and I think Dave the Diver was the 4th platinum I got. So it was really like February. And looking back on it, I was like, surely it's not my favorite because I platinumed like 20 games since then. But no, like it was that great of a time. Just the roguelike elements, the restaurant simulation elements, the music is really good, all of the extra side stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that even though it's a roguelike, there's an actual story with objectives that you can follow. It was just a really fun game. It scratched a lot of itches for me. I had no problem platinuming it.
It's every genre too.
It's just very fun the whole
literally
way
the game
through.
is 14 different genres. Like,
It's great. I have nothing bad to say about it, and I only hope that 2026's Platinum of the Year can beat it. So shout outs to Dave the Diver, great game.
I gotta play it now.
And shout outs to my friends. Thanks for helping me platinum a couple of those games. It was a good time. And it was an uncharacteristically low amount of platinums for me this year. I think at 28, but next year
still a pretty good amount.
Next year we'll go for 30. I had a guy on my friends list who had 150. I don't know what that
Yikes.
dude does.
I mean,
but
he's probably playing Jumping Taco. Let's be honest.
I played a few jumping games.
Oh, you played a few?
Yeah.
I saw
Wait
them,
a
buddy.
minute, Joey.
Oh no, I'm gonna put Joey.
I at least play the ones that are like an hour. You know, it's like a mini clip game, and it's like an hour. And
the jumping spaghetti was pretty good.
Come on, Joey.
Hold on, I'm putting this guy on blast. Give me a second, because I saw it the other day. I was like, who has the most platinums after me? And I was like, Joey has 97 platinums.
What the
He's
fuck?
only 3 away
I have a
from
good
100.
amount, but it's like,
And I'm looking at him. I'm like, Skate Story, the Plucky Squire. He's 2% away from the Hello Kitty game. And then,
Wait, you finished you platinum the Skate Story already? Holy shit!
and then the Jumping Pizza, the Jumping Fries, the Jumping Burrito, the Jumping Quesadilla, the Jumping Cookie. The Jumping Burger Rush, the Jumping Ice Cube, the Jumping Spaghetti, the Jumping Onion Ring, and the Jumping Taco.
Is that 9?
I can only imagine fucking Joey's like, hold on, let me appear offline before. Let me not let people
10
see
of Joey's
play this
97
game.
platinums are of the jumping
as
variety.
we know of, yeah.
And let it be known that none of
my
my platinums, maybe with the exception of Lady with a Leotard with a Gun, that actually was challenging at times.
No, that was challenging.
Hey, those games are actually pretty hard. Yeah,
But
that's not.
I do not have a jumping game. And no shame. I just thought it was... Like, when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I saw the first two, and I was like, Joey's played these. And then it kept going, and I was like, what the fuck? But, yeah, shut up.
I wanted to get to 100 for GTA. I was like, I want GTA 6 to be my 100. But now it's
You had
delayed
time, you
again.
didn't
I have
even know,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. I really, when they delayed it again, I was upset. I was like, I had time to like platinum like 6 or 8 games.
And mini
before.
shout outs, Red Dead is soon to come, so I'm excited to
I am
finally
going to watch you
be a
play that
cowboy.
entirely.
So shout outs. Yeah, good thing. Anybody have something to bring up now? Because I know I talked a lot for...
Speaking of Red Dead, I platinumed Red Dead 2 this year. It was like early in January. It was a journey that I started in October of 2024, and I platinumed it 2025, and I was really happy about it. I saved the last trophy to be the last trophy was to 100% the game, and when you 100% a game, you get like this nice, cute little cutscene that's like heartfelt and important to the story. And I was kind of like, it hit more because not only was it like a good way to end the story, it was like, and I got the platinum. And then I ruined it by jumping off the mountain because I was so tired of it already. I was like
it.
so long. And then I just jumped off the mountain.
Also, not to go on a whole tangent about Rockstar Platinums, but when I was platinuming GTA 3, one of the, in bold letters in the Platinum Guide, it's like, cheats disabled trophies do not use cheats. And GTA is just that game where like people memorize the cheats 20 years later, like, and they all guns, right?
How would I not put in R2 L1 R2 left down right up left down right
That's wild.
up?
Yeah, you knew.
But what I'm saying is
GTA
like
3.
it was cool to platinum the game because to platinum it, you have to 100% it, and when you 100% it and do everything, it's like, oh, that's how you get all the guns. That's how you get all the cars. That's
That's how you do it without the cheats.
I was like, oh, because when I was a kid, I was like, oh, you just have everything.
Right.
But yeah, it's
I think my favorite plat was definitely Inscription. If I'm doing it again, right?
yeah, you're doing it a second time. I watched Jerry play that game, and I'm
Favorite
like,
plat this year, Dylan?
I can't.
Fuck, I don't know. I'll probably give it to Paradise Killer. That it's a half of it is a visual novel, the other half is a first-person platformer. So it's an interesting kind of sway of events.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Takes place 80,000 years in the future, something like that.
Also, I technically forgot to shout it out, but also I did platinum Hot Wheels Unleashed 2.
I platinumed that. That was 2024 for me. I can't put that.
It was
on the list.
January. It was the first platinum of the year
Yeah.
for me. But yeah, shout out to Hot Wheels. You know.
Did you rock people in multiplayer when you had?
Oh yeah, I was so surprised.
I got everybody, bro. I was first
You
place.
spent,
in
like-
Is it
every
because
game.
it's children? It's like a bunch of kids or something?
It might be, but another thing is like you play like 50 hours of the game,
And now you're just really
you're
good
just
at it.
really good. And you don't want to be, so you play the online with people who are probably just bought it for the online capabilities, and you're like drifting perfectly and shit. I'm like, oh my bad, but yeah, I crack people in that shit. I also watched a movie with Joey and partly with you.
Did
you finish it?
I went the next day. I watched it with my
Perfect.
fiance. So
Jerry has not seen it.
I guess
we will
the
not be
killer.
spoiling it. I mean, we're not gonna get into anything. We're not gonna get into fucking anything.
For Jerry.
We're not gonna get into anything. Okay. Chances are, if we hang out with Jose, we'll probably watch tomorrow anyway. But point is, I watched Wake Up Dead Man, the third installment of the Knives Out movie. I'm gonna start this interview. What the fuck am I? I'm interviewing the movie Wake Up Dead Man. I'm gonna start this little mini review by saying right off the bat, 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
That was a great movie.
It's the best one of the three?
For me personally.
Okay.
I was talking about it with Mildred. She has her own opinions. I think if I were to rank them, this number 3 would be my favorite, then the first one. The second one, I think hers is the opposite. It's 2, 1, 3. But either way, and at the end of the day, it's not like these movies are bad, right? It's like, it's just really great, your preference, but that's how I would rank it for me. Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out movie, Benoit Blanc returns. When the movie, or before anything had come out, after watching Rian Johnson, the director and writer, talk about Knives Out 1 and Glass Onion, he had this like, basically he was trying to say when he made Glass Onion, he wanted it to exist in a brand new setting. Like, Knives Out was New England, fall. He's like, so when we did Glass Onion, it had to be completely different. So we did Mediterranean island in the summer, right? Mm-hmm. So immediately I was like, what do they do then for the third setting? And it was cool to see them do, okay, now we're going to do like a wintry, rainy, like a upstate New York.
Yeah, like middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so I really liked that vibe. Also, very much biased. I can't even say that it's partly biased. I'm a Catholic, but not only am I a Catholic, I very much grew up practically living in a fucking Catholic church because after school, my dad would pick me up and we'd go hang out in the rectory. So my childhood was very much being around these churches and these priests. Thank God nothing happened, but point is, when I watched this movie, it just felt very relatable. Like, even to the point where you see people like kneel down and just do the sign of the cross walking up to the altar. I was like, damn, we used to do that every time, going back and forth in the rectory and shit. But that aspect, that setting felt close to home for me, and I really liked it. Another big reason why I love this film, and I tried to explain it to Mildred, feel free to chime in, I felt that this was the first time watching one of these films where I wasn't as invested with the mystery as much as I was invested with the characters.
Yeah.
Whereas Knives Out and Glass Onion, the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, who did it? What's going on? How did they do it? In this movie, I found myself genuinely caring about Father Judd and these characters, like especially in these weird moments where he's having to wrestle between proving his innocence and reminding himself that he is a priest and that he has to be a man of God and stuff like that. So I really appreciated those moments as well, and I just thought that this cast of characters was really well done in general, right? If I had to give one negative criticism to the movie, I felt like, and again, no spoilers, because in every film they have these red herring characters because not everybody can be the suspect, right, or can be the main person. But in this film's case, I felt like these red herring characters were very underused. Where after the movie ended, I was like, why did we need to know all of that about them? Other than for the fact that it was there to, mix up with us. Whereas in the other movies, they were there, we learned about them, but then they didn't go too in depth because I think they knew like they're not as important, right? But that would be the only thing I'd have to say, really. And then the last thing I'll mention is I noticed Joey spoke up about it when we were talking while watching the movie, that there's a couple of scenes, especially in the church, that show like these cool moments where light will peer out. And it feels really natural. Even Mildred said like it reminded her of like sitting in church when you're a kid and the sun comes out, or opposite, the sun goes away and in the big windows you see like it change or whatever. And I found out that in production, while the exteriors of the church were shot in London, the inside of the church was on a soundstage specifically so that they could do all of those cool like sun rising and sun falling techniques. So just like the attention to detail in a movie that's already so important about details as it is. And I know Joey spoke like he had a second rewatch. I also watched a bit of it for a second time just to catch up all those little details I missed the first time. But 10 out of 10 in my book. I enjoyed it. What do you guys think?
I wanted to say something that was interesting. You said that, also growing up as Catholic, it resonated with you. I showed it to my parents who are like super Catholic. My mother normally falls asleep during movies. She stood wide awake. Like, all we needed was the first 5 minutes explaining who Father Judd was, what was his story, meeting this priest. And she was like wide awake. She wanted to and it probably was the same reason of like caring so much about these characters and not so much the mystery. But I don't know, I still like the movie for that. Like, was a really good job of storytelling in that sense. I thought.
I mean, also that's like, I don't know, that's like the main point of like the murder mystery genre, where it's like it is about the characters, but I guess it was more of just like character development and like actually fleshing them out as they're just going, and this is this creepy one, this is the mysterious one,
this is the silly one, and let's see how it all plays out for the mystery. No, it was like I care about everyone that just was mentioned.
Also, oh my god, what was I gonna say? Come back to me.
I like the title.
I was gonna say that. Oh, did I just lose it? Stop saying shit, Joey. I just had it.
Unprofessional.
Priest.
Father Judd.
I lost
Cast of characters.
It'll come back to me.
Josh Brolin.
Damn it. The point is, I liked the movie a lot, and it was great. I'm really mad I lost it. Fucking darn, man.
What do you think, Jerry?
I mean, I haven't watched it yet. Which of the other two? I think I have to give all of them a rewatch, kind of. Like, I remember Glass Onion more than the first one. The first one was in the mansion, right?
Yes.
Right.
And, like, the author's house.
Right. And it's like a family or something like that, right?
I've never seen the first one. I have to watch it.
That one's good.
The second one is the one on the island.
I like the second one, too.
Motherfucker, man.
And these are Netflix movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're originally a Netflix series. I wanted to watch this one in theaters, but the way Netflix does their theatrical releases is like, they'll put them out for 2 weeks, but then they don't, like, it's literally just like 4 theaters in the city. You have to go out of your way to watch them. And then Netflix buys fucking Warner Brothers, and then they're like, oh, we just want to change the theater output a little bit. It's like, you're going to do that. No, don't do that.
They're going to buy, like, fucking AMC or Regal or something.
Yeah. Oh, that was the last thing I was going to say. Nobody say anything. I found it out. Speaking about the characters, right? Who's the main character of the Knives Out series? Benoit Blanc, right? This movie does something really interesting. I won't spoil too much. Where for the first act, we actually don't even get to see Benoit. We actually have to wait for him to actually come into the story. So the fact that,
I mean, even in the second one, he was seen as more of like moving the story along as opposed to the main character. So I like in this third one that it was like he wasn't.
Yeah, he's literally like in the background sometimes. But in this case, is like in the movie. In this case, like they really had to go out of their way to make you like all of these characters, or at least some of these characters, before they even brought in like the comfort character.
Yeah,
like, here's the guy you know. He's just the guy who's gonna save the day. So, and the last thing I will say, I mentioned it to Joey. It's crazy when you watch Daniel Craig play Benoit Blanc, and you're like, "That's James Bond." Like, what the fuck? Like, this guy's like,
especially in this one, he looks really different.
With the long hair,
the long hair, the beard. You're like, what the fuck is he doing?
It's a completely different man.
But I mean, amazing actor. Shout outs. But that's my take on Wake Up Dead Man.
Good movie.
Do you think that these movies would be better if they actually tell you who they are, or if they like stopped when they were about to tell you who they were?
Oh, or people would hate them if that was the case. Are you kidding
But
me?
I feel like they give enough that you would know. You know what I mean?
Well, that's one thing I have to give credit to these movies, is that if you knew what to look for, you know, watching it the first time, you would technically be able to crack it. But more often than not, you're not going to be astute enough until you've already seen the movie the first time. And I can tell you with certainty, when I watched it, I had maybe 5 different rumors chalked up at any point, and I think I only got one right, and it was for all the wrong reasons.
I see.
So it's just one of, like, you might be able to figure stuff out, and if that's the case, you're way smarter than me, but those movies are very expertly written in that sense, where it's like, if you're a detective as good as Benoit,
it's one of the few movies where I'm like, surprise me, and then they fucking do it, you know, very, like, you know, even if you know what the twist is or what's gonna happen, they'll still do it in a way where it's like, I didn't think
I didn't think of that. I didn't think we would go there.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Yeah, word.
Cool. Anybody got anything else?
I'd like to, I guess we'd put it here, but I would like to give a shout out to a basketball team from New York.
Known as
the
New York
Go
Knicks.
New York.
The Knicks.
Go New York, go.
Playing at the T-Mobile Center in Vegas. Probably Vegas is probably going to get a team soon, I think.
They're definitely going to get a team.
I mean, they're playing every game there of the tournament. Like, they should. But, yeah, not a lot of people were that hype about it. Maybe a bit, I think, because it wasn't in New York. That it wasn't like a 10 out of 10. Like, if it was in New York, I feel like people would have gone crazy.
Sorry to cut you off. Did that camera die?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Keep talking into this one, and we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Fucking basketball. The Knicks won the NBA final NBA Cup final against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, word.
Mitchell Robinson is going to be Defensive Player of the Year if he was healthy, but he's not.
Yeah, what a guy.
That is a man that looks like he is struggling. Like, whenever he runs, you're like, that guy looks like he's in pain, but he will have 18 rebounds. So
Never
yeah,
forget the mid-season highlight they put of him shooting free throws. I was like, oh shit. It's like Ben Simmons healthy again.
That was a fucking hilarious.
But yeah,
man.
shout out to the Knicks. That was it's weird because as happy as I want to be about it, it's also just kind of like, it's the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, if Brooklyn won this shit, I'd be talking about it for 6 months.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? But point is, it's not as important.
hey, they're gonna start hanging a banner. There's evidence. No,
They said they're not hanging
No,
a
they're
banner.
not. And I kind of like that.
I like that. Yeah,
The Lakers
right.
hung up a banner. The Bucks hung up a banner. The Knicks are not hanging a banner.
Did you see the
MSG,
Did you
and
see
I think
the
it's because
Knicks?
they want the real thing.
Yeah, right.
Did you see the Knicks? Did you see like what the banner looks like though?
Is it like the half thing?
It's literally just like a white sheet. Like there's no logo, there's no fucking
NBA
drawing.
Cup.
It's literally just black lettering NBA Cup in the year.
The
It's
year.
like that's it.
What's this
Horrible.
banner thing?
When an NBA team or any sports team for that matter in an indoor arena wins a championship, they hang a banner in the rafters. So the Knicks, their last championship was in the late 90s, right? Or I think mid 90s.
Yeah.
Point is, they haven't put up a banner in decades. And since they just won the NBA Cup, technically they could have put up a banner, but it's not the finals. It's not the real thing.
Yeah.
So we're not
I think
gonna
you
do-
also
Exactly.
get one for the conference finals.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
So if you win
All right.
that one.
Mm-hmm. But point is,
I get it.
I kind of like the Knicks mentality of like, we don't need that shit. We'll get the real one. And
Right.
it's a vibe. I like it.
Well, they all said when they won, they was going up on the rafters, so they were just a bunch of filthy
I'm
liars.
gonna be real with you, though. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know that the Knicks are gonna be winning this year.
They're making
Have faith.
it.
They got
They're making
competition.
it. They're
I don't know
making
that
it far.
they're gonna be making
Who's
it.
gonna beat them? The Celtics?
The Pistons.
The Pistons.
No, I don't believe.
I believe in the
I don't
Pistons.
believe in the Pistons.
Cade
I love-
is
And
Cade is
the West
nice,
literally have
man.
And
three-
the West looks terrifying.
Yeah,
I
the
have
West
three
is.
guys on my team on the Pistons, and even I'm like, no, I don't believe
I don't
it.
know.
Wait, who
man.
do you have? Duran, Cade,
I
and-
had Osar Thompson. I drop him on and
I'm
off.
scared of the Pistons. I'm scared of a healthy Magic. The Heat could turn it up any single time they need to.
The Heat are
It's
fun.
just- I don't know, man. I really don't know where the East goes. The West, I have more of an idea, right? We got the Nuggets, the Rockets. You got OKC, of course. The Lakers are looking kind of nice. The Clippers are looking fucking terrible. But
And guess who has their draft pick? The Thunder.
The Thunder.
the point is, I don't know that the Knicks are gonna make it. I'm kind of scared. They look a little shaky still.
Yeah, they're definitely a little shaky.
They don't have Tibbs.
They're kind of banged
My
up.
boy.
They got small injuries all over.
What's your opinion on that? You think they should have kept
I
Tibbs?
think absolutely.
I also
they
think you should have kept it.
They should have kept them.
Not only did he get them to the semis last year, he got them to the Eastern Conference Finals. He did better the next year, and then they're like, "Oh no, we'll try it again with Mike
Right.
Brown."
The coach of the Kings.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, he did turn around that team, only to
Yeah.
have them be absolute shit again. But either way, shout outs to the Knicks. The New York needed one, and we'll get another one. I'm optimistic.
We'll see. If you're not hype on them this year, then
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe it's time for.
Maybe Brooklyn turns it
What's
around.
a-
Maybe
what-
Brooklyn wins this year.
I don't know. I think
Still lots of time.
New York Liberty, man. Like we gotta go somewhere with this because
Michael Porter Jr. is about to start averaging 60 points a game.
next fucking Wilt Chamberlain.
He's gonna
is
turn it.
fucking-
Yep, he's gonna turn into the next Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with his fucking 7-foot jumper.
Just fucking springing into the air, bro.
Okay, I see it.
Boing.
See, it's like what's that book from Oprah? It's The Secret. We have to manifest this. We have to visualize it, and we get it.
I don't think I get the
Hold on,
reference.
hold on. I have to see the Brooklyn Nets. Who are they playing? They're playing OKC, and
That's
They're losing
that's an
next
ugly
week.
picture.
shut up. And it's Game 6, and the Nets are up 3-2, and there's 1 second left on the clock, and Nick Claxton throws the ball.
So Bobby Rosario.
And I dunk it, and that's what. Yes, incredible. Oh man, but shout outs to basketball, and shout outs to Dylan. Where shout outs are due, he's still on top in the league because
Word.
he's a fucking tryhard.
yeah.
You know how it be. And then Jerry and I just kind of switch position every few days.
Word.
But we'll see how things end up in the end. Yeah, but shout outs. You want to recommend some music and get the fuck out of here?
Some music.
Just as a quick preface, by the time you're watching this on Wednesday,
Preface.
we will have released Volume 4 of the Jams, the Bams, the Yams, and the Slams. There they are. Look at it. It's beautiful, colorful goodness. Yay.
Yeah.
12 to 15 of our favorite songs from the past year, so go ahead and check those out. But to start a brand new year of jams, I'm going to go ahead and I really wanted to be evil and just steal Dylan's Yam from last week.
Which was what?
Two Can Win.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
It's just a vibe. Oh, and I accidentally played it. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and give it to a song called Grape Crush by the artist Preux, P-R-O-U-X. I believe that they are a European, maybe French electronic artist, and I had a jam from them maybe 3 years ago, but I randomly started listening to that same album, and it's just like every song on that album is equally a jam. So shout out to Grape Crush.
Oh, nice. My Yam of the week is I found a playlist on Spotify, just like an artist radio, that was just every band I listened to in like 2010, 2011.
Nice.
So that was fire. And the song I'm picking is You by Gold Panda.
Okay.
EDM kind of song. It's all made on like the pad. You know?
I don't know why I was waiting for an Alien Ant Farm song, but
that would not be 2010. You don't remember still, bro?
And just like the movies.
I watched the video. This is so random, but I watched the video about them, and the reason why they were a one-hit wonder was because they kept on hammering movies, and everyone was like, "Stop
with this
they
fucking
made
song."
three different music videos.
They did. They really did.
And it was like, no, we're not doing this. Just make more fucking Michael Jackson covers.
My slam is gonna go to Blood Cultures again.
Wow.
The song is called Unarchiever.
Is it also from Skate Story?
Yeah.
I get to keep the same album cover.
Whatchamacallit. It's from Skate Story. I'm replaying the game now because I feel like I can, now that I know what the story is and what to expect, I'm just kind of enjoying the vibes now. Like I'm just going through it and listening to the music and just kind of like, instead of like grinding and like focusing on tricks and getting trophies and having fun while doing it, I'm kind of just like,
this guy looks like, bro.
just taking it easy. I'm just taking it easy now and just like enjoying the music. It's really dope.
Sick.
He's coming in January. I actually might go see it. However, I've never been to a concert that has music like that, so it doesn't sound like a very moshy concert. It also doesn't sound like a very dancing concert. I don't know what you do at a concert.
Do you need those two things to go to a concert? You need to mosh, you need to dance. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to make a joke.
No, it's just if I'm not moshing, I'm dancing, and if I'm not dancing, I'm moshing. So and I don't know. Yeah, like, do you just stand around and just listen to music and just vibe?
Yeah, Joey, that's what we all do.
I don't know.
I went to I'll never forget.
Hey. There was like, honestly, if you asked this question like 3 to 4 years ago, I'm on Joey's side. I'm 100% on Joey's side.
Dude, I'll never forget. Like in 2020, no, not that late. It was 2018, 19 or something like that. Coheed and Cambria and Royal Blood were coming to New York like back-to-back days. And I asked my coworker, I was like, which one should I go to? And she was like, you should go to both. And I was like, I should go to both. And I went to both by myself. And I stood there and just listened to the music. And I had a great fucking time. So yes, that's what a lot of people do at these concerts.
Okay. So that's what I'll be doing.
Get a drink.
Slam, bam,
My song of the week is gonna be another Mac Miller song. It's a good artist.
Miller.
We're gonna go with What's the Use? That's a good one. I forget what the album is. It's the one where he's sitting on the floor.
On the floor, yeah. With the pink
yeah. That one.
All right. Thanks for watching this episode of the Joystick Show. Before we get out of here, you look like you were gonna say something. No. You inhaled sharply.
No.
Okay. We're going on a bit of a hiatus, primarily because primarily because I will be in Florida for 2 weeks enjoying the holidays in my brand new home with my family, and I'm looking forward to it. But we will be back at it in early January when we kick it off with episode 271 of what I hope to be a new looking Joystick Show. So stay tuned for that. It should be kind of fun. It's not that crazy. We're just getting some nicer mic stands and a nicer light, and it'll be cool. But that being said, stay tuned. It's going to be a fun 2026 for you boys. And we really do hope that you guys have a Merry Christmas. Have a great Happy New Year. Stay safe. Eat your veggies. And
put a bunch of olives in your mouth.
Don't do school. Stay in drugs.
Veg your Edie's. There you go.
Veg your Edie?
Yeah.
It would be eggies, some shit. Betty's booty. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
What did you say? The
Edge your
He
edgies.
said fucking buddies, bro. What are you saying?
Veet your edgies.
Your
No,
edgies.
he said eddies.
No.
Veg your Edie's, okay? Like, eat your veggies, you veg your Edie's. It's not